Devin Haney, fuck you, nigga, let's fight. Devin Haney next. Fuck Devin Haney and Bill Haney.
I'ma fucking bury you in 2 months, pussy. Promise you. Get ready.
Years ago, right here in Madison Square Garden, where Lomachenko was putting body shot from him.
We're standing at the dawn of a new era in boxing, and the star of today's video is its most promising force. Meet Richardson Hitchins, a Brooklyn-bred phenom who's steadily taking command of the pro scene. Explosive technique, razor-sharp precision, and a mindset that doesn't crack. All of this makes him one of the most dangerous rising contenders in the super lightweight division.
Easy work. Haney, you know that's easy work. We boxed before, you know that's easy work. We boxed a few times.
He holds wins over Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia from their amateur days, and now he's ready to dominate on the professional stage. The present and future of the division is waiting for him. This kid has every ingredient of a future legend. Smash that like button with an uppercut, and let me introduce you to the newest face of the American boxing tradition. Richardson's path into boxing is surprisingly unique for a fighter of his caliber. Unlike many champions who grow up with gloves on, Hitchins entered combat sports because of an entertainment spectacle. As a kid, he was obsessed with WWE. Everything changed in 2008 when Floyd Mayweather Jr. appeared at WrestleMania to face Big Show. Floyd's charisma and skill struck the young Richardson so deeply that he instantly fell in love with boxing. At age 12, he finally walked into a real gym. His first steps began at the well-known Atlas Cops and Kids Gym in Brooklyn. Hitchins often says this place, and boxing itself, kept him away from the streets and gave him purpose, discipline, and a future.
Life.
It's just about, when I came into the boxing gym, to be honest with you, I didn't really have, it wasn't about hope, it wasn't about like me seeing boxing, or I could make money or I could make it. I just was a kid that was just loved to fight in the streets, and the violence that was going on outside the streets, I wanted to bring it into the gym. It was a fun, I grew up around fighting, so that's what I wanted to do.
Hitchins developed fast and became one of the standout names in New York's amateur circuit. His combination of smooth technique and speed earned him serious respect. He became a two-time winner of the country's most prestigious amateur tournament, the Golden Gloves. A right hand lands clean up top, and that should be a standing 8 count. Winning the tournament twice is practically a stamp of approval for any American prospect. Over more than 100 amateur bouts, he won the vast majority. He frequently had to overcome questionable judging, but the most dramatic moment came during qualification for the 2016 Olympics. He first attempted to make Team USA, but the highly competitive bracket placed him against one of the nation's best young fighters, Gary Antoine Russell. Hitchins lost to Russell, closing the door to the American team. Unwilling to abandon his Olympic dream, he used his Haitian heritage to compete for Haiti. Everything seemed on track, until fate intervened. In the very first round of the 2016 Rio Games, the draw again paired him with Gary Antoine Russell. Hitchins lost by unanimous decision, ending his run early. But even in defeat, his potential was undeniable. Ironically, the man who first inspired him from a TV screen, Floyd Mayweather, noticed him. The following year, Hitchins signed with Mayweather Promotions, officially closing his amateur chapter.
His attempt to make the Team USA.
Man, they're different fighters, but what he can't remove is the resolve of easy money for Richardson Hitchins. Shopping right hand there from Hitchins. Hitchins has kept that right hand up the entire time, taking that weapon away from Kambosos.
See, there's a counter to the body.
There, Kambosos tries to get back on his jab.
Good body shot by Hitchins in the inside. Kambosos hurt to the body.
Kambosos felt that one. He is hunched over, and Richardson Hitchins is tasting blood.
In 2017, Richardson Hitchins turned professional as one of the most promising young athletes in the country. His rise is a perfect example of what raw talent looks like when paired with smart management and elite guidance. His professional debut year felt like a movie. After signing with Mayweather Promotions, he immediately gained access to top-tier trainers and promotional power. The result was a red-hot start. In under 2 years, he stacked up 12 impressive wins, showing polished fundamentals and an exceptional boxing IQ. Under Floyd's banner, he built a clean and confident record. But eventually he hit a wall, too few fights and too little momentum. Determined to accelerate his career, he took a bold step in 2022, parting ways with Mayweather Promotions to sign with Eddie Hearn's Matchroom Boxing.
Automatically, he...
It's just, it's just a kid that just, I had a dream. I walked into the boxing gym. I found something, I found my purpose. I had a dream, I had a talent. I'm still, to this very day, I'm still pushing it to the limit. So, I mean, I guess, you could say these are the rewards of my hard work.
Yeah, I want to do it like that. That's the one. Look how he's doing that. Look.
Richardson Hitchins embodies the pure modern style of hit without being hit. Big left hand there and Bowser is rocked. His approach is often compared to a young Floyd Mayweather or even Andre Ward. His entire system is built around a masterful jab. Hitchins uses it not only to keep distance but as a weapon that disrupts rhythm, blinds opponents, and erases their strategy before it begins. He rarely engages in chaotic exchanges. Instead, he counters with slick footwork and sharp reflexes. He breaks opponents down methodically, forcing mistakes while staying out of danger. Some critics call his style too safe or not exciting enough, but seasoned analysts praise his high-level ring IQ and label his work a masterclass in technical boxing. Because of this, he quickly climbed out of the prospect stage and approached the elite tier, where the division's true sharks circle.
Weight division are waiting.
Many wars. I know what it takes to win a fight. I know what it takes to dig deep.
And this fight's over! This fight is done!
Ready for everything. Ready for a war.
It's been a crazy journey. I think about it from a kid that walked into a boxing gym, that seen Marcus Brown in the Olympics in 2012. I probably was 13. To now headlining my first show. I think it's...
One of the defining nights of his career came when the 26-year-old headlined his first main event, facing his toughest test yet. His opponent, Jose Zepeda, was a seasoned veteran and 3-time world title challenger who had pushed fighters like Jose Ramirez and Regis Prograis to the limit. For Hitchins, this was the ultimate question. Could a slick technician handle a heavy-handed southpaw with world-class experience? From the opening bell, Hitchins made it clear he had no interest in gambling exchanges with a dangerous puncher. His plan was pure distance control. His jab became the star of the night, not just a tap, but a wall that Zepeda couldn't break. Zepeda, who thrives inside, struggled to find his rhythm. Hitchins displayed brilliant defense and footwork. Great sequence here at the end of round 2. The right hand came back to his chin instantly, classic discipline. He was too sharp, too composed. Zepeda had to overreach, lunge, and miss. The frustration grew as his punches sliced only air while Hitchins calmly countered and banked points. The fight became a one-sided masterclass that elevated Hitchins into the sport's top tier.
Work and defense.
Excellent Abbott City. It's here of round 2. Danger. That'll do it for round. Highlight there, Sergio. Hitchins threw the right hand. The right hand came back to his chin immediately. That was
Richardson Hitchins. Got too sharp, too strong. So Zepeda's going to have to get, and hoping he can get something started.
Well, do you think that Zepeda rushes?
No, I excellent with that jab, with the movement, the lateral movement.
Last couple of rounds.
For Hitchins, this was the ideal moment to silence critics who said his careful approach wouldn't succeed at championship level. In the opening rounds, the champion came forward aggressively. The southpaw Paro tried to close the gap and dig to the body, hoping to slow the challenger's movement. His pressure caused issues. Hitchins had to move constantly, tie up in clinches, and adapt. For a brief stretch, it looked as though Paro's physicality could change the tide.
Two undefeated 140-pounders will square off in Puerto Rico when Liam Paro makes the first defense of his IBF title against Richardson Hitchins, who will make his first attempt to win gold.
But the most important victory of his career so far came against the undefeated Liam Paro, who entered with a 25-fight winning streak. This bout represented the peak of Hitchins' long road toward global respect. Paro had shocked the division by defeating the feared puncher Subriel Matias.
Clean right hand by Hitchins right now.
Not only that, but the right hand that we talked about, Hitchins not being able to.
Always looks like he has something up his sleeve, and little by little, he's just so sneaky with it.
Paro, Hitchins getting that jab active, falling a little bit short. Nice left hand again there for Paro.
Paro gave Hitchins that second round, but the last two have been won by Paro and they've been won by...
But as the middle rounds unfolded, the momentum shifted. Hitchins began dissecting Paro's advances with his trademark long jab. He refused to let the champion settle into his preferred range. Anytime Paro tried to burst through the jab, he was immediately met with sharp, punishing counters.
There from Hitchins. Maybe the biggest shot of the fight thus far, but back comes Paro with a left hand. Incredible to think. He needs another right hand. Paro find an adjustment. Can he paid someone with the skills and the dimensions of Richardson Hitchins?
And he is pawing for...
On you a little bit, but getting hit in the temple actually hurt.
By the time they reached the late rounds, Paro's face was battered and bloodied. His confidence and stamina were gone, and the relentless accuracy of Hitchins had completely broken him down.
Keep chasing greatness. You know, I got it tattooed on me, chasing greatness, and that's what I wake up every day and try to do, just chase greatness and get the best out of the sport that I can, and that's building my legacy so I can never be forgotten.
Yeah. Before I do let you go, you got a message for Cambosa if he might be watching this?
I'ma fucking bury you in 2 months, pussy. Promise you. Get ready.
Another highly anticipated matchup for fans of the lighter divisions was Hitchins versus former undisputed champion George Kambosos, a man who once held the IBF belt and was regarded as one of the top fighters in the weight class. On paper, Kambosos posed real danger. He had beaten Teofimo Lopez and brought pressure, toughness, and tricky angles that many believed could trouble Hitchins. But in reality, the fight turned into a public showcase of Hitchins' technical dominance. Round after round, he read Kambosos like a book, shut down his offense, and punished every opening.
So let's say you fight Haney.
Yeah.
How does that fight play
that's
out?
easy work. Haney, you know that's easy work. We boxed before, you know that's easy work. We boxed a few times.